Hello, friends. Just because it didn't work doesn't mean it wasn't a good idea. I was thinking about this when I was chatting with my child and my partner. We're working on a project and both of them had ideas about like what we could do to try to make the project work. And neither one of those ideas worked. And it made me think about all the different things that I have tried. We used to call it experimentation. And I was reflecting on this yesterday because of the fact that whatever we do, when we attempt something new, we have to try first to know the ways that it won't work. There's a fantastic quote, I think it's by Albert Einstein, where he talks about if I had an hour to work on the problem, I would spend 95% of my time thinking about how to solve the problem and then 5% of my time thinking about actually solving the problem. And I feel like there's so much of that where we need to define the problem and figure out exactly what we're trying to solve for. In mathematical circles, it's known as solving for X. But the thought I had is that I've learned so much more every single time that I applied myself and failed than when I succeeded on the first try. Succeeding on the first try feels a little bit like cheating. You kind of go, oh, I figured it out, but I didn't really have to work at it, so it feels easy. And every single successive thing that you do that feels easy like that, it makes you really, really get frustrated when things don't go the way that you want them to the first time. And reflecting upon that and teaching my child about how important it is to experiment, I also think about the movie Meet the Robinsons. If you have not seen it, it's a really fantastic gem from Disney. And one of my favorite lines from that is, keep moving forward. So thinking about experimentation and thinking about what you can do to bring your full learning self, your full mistake self. Let's stop being afraid of experimenting and let's jump in with both feet and try stuff. And maybe you'll run into the wall and hurt yourself, and maybe you'll learn the next time to not run as fast. There's all different kinds of things, but the main takeaway for me today is just because it didn't work doesn't mean it wasn't a good idea.